We do know Shadow Ace does have an Ed that is extremely strong, and again, too, both these players are have great strengths, and they're. It's going to be interesting to see a what characters they picked, but b how that matchup is gonna go. Because if we're seeing what they have picked, which is an Ed and an Akuma, I'm interested in seeing what tools Ed is going to use to combat against Akuma's pressure, as well as how often Marusan's going to be out in the air with those air fireballs. So, and called it right there. We see Shadow Ace picking Ed and Akuma picked by Marusan.
So we got Schoolboy Ed against I put Moose in my own clothing Akuma. I don't know how he gets that to float. Moose is my only guess here. But man, this is gonna be a good one. Just like you said, we got the not so highly ranked Ed against the very 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 highly ranked Akuma. So there will be uppercuts, there will be psycho uppers, there will be air fireballs, and there will be winner.
Absolutely. Looks like they're both starting off fairly strong. Marusan's confirmed with a nice Tatsu. Both playing neutral right now, looking for an opportunity. Good block by Shadow Ace on the attempt to cross up. The one thing that I have to say with Ed too is he does have some good pressure, especially if you're able to get the spacing correctly. What he lacks with an overhead, he makes up for with enthusiasm, as we're seeing here. Marusan is just missing the pressure by Shadow Ace.
Yeah, and enthusiasm's right. Shadow is getting a nice likely. Oh, never mind. I think I said way too much. We're getting close there. But I think the one thing with Ed is that it's a character you're going to need experience against. There's only really like one Ed player in Florida. He only plays him half the time. That's Gentleman Thief. So I don't know what Ed experience Marusen has, but I think Shadow Ace is no joke of an Ed to laugh at either.
Absolutely. And mind you, too, I think with Ed, he does hit like a truck. He's got a lot of power. I'm interested to see. I know Shadow Ace has some great mix ups. We tried to see one there, but Marusan was able to glide on out of there, thankfully.
Oh yeah, kind of a weird reversal that actually got slightly punished, but this could be anybody's game. Shadow Ace with all that meters and Akuma, just 1 meter, 1 bar meter is plenty enough.
Nice
So,
block. Now, mind you, Shadow Ace does have the time and the health lead, and it goes into his favor, taking in round one.
yeah, and some clear experience by Marusan. Like, hey, I'm not going to win the round, most likely, but hey, let's build some meters. So he's thinking about the future. Let's go, millennials. That's what we have to do, right? Think about the future. Let's go.
Absolutely. Again, Shadow Ace really starting it off strong. Just knowing his spacing and knowing kind of the tricks of the trade, what to read for Marasan. As we're seeing right there, solid anti-air. Now, mind you, Marasan does have some decent meter behind him, but we're seeing Ed with a very nice answer.
Yeah, that was such a beautiful. Very rarely will I compliment an Ed's EX Cycle upper, but that was a good one indeed.
Absolutely. But it looks like Marasan's not going to go down without a fight. Ed's got to be careful, too. As I said there, Marathon had the meter and he's looking to spend it, and it worked in his favor. Second round goes to Marathon. Beautifully played.
Oh man, the demon. It to me.
It's
It
smart,
sucks to
too.
get hit by. Yeah, it's smart. It's 1 frame, but man, is it cheap? Ooh, good stuff tomorrow, son.
Yeah, looks like Marathon kind of realizing the matchup now. Ed activates Critical Art. It's going to give him a pretty significant life lead. Not by a drastic amount, but just enough to leave him fairly comfortable. However, that does leave him without any tools or resources to finish off the round.
And even though like there's a little bit of that life lead, Marsan doesn't look perturbed. He's like, I'm Akuma. I'm gonna use my super tier privilege to get in. Oh jeez, what an
Leg right there. Leg piercing right there.
beautiful veer reversal. So like you said earlier, the Ed has pretty good pressure, but some of it can actually be veer reversal out of it. So just something to keep in mind.
And I think this Akuma overall has a little bit better mobility options compared to someone like Ed, and we're seeing this here. You know, he's able to stay in the air a bit longer, where Ed doesn't have the strongest of anti-airs. And mind you, not to say that his Psycho Upper isn't a great tool for him, but these are some great blocks being seen by Morosan. See, another activation by Ed.
Oh, I like that jump back actually.
Yeah, it was definitely a smart move.
This could be anybody's game.
Oh, Shadow Ace Turks takes the first match. With like a cute little jab to close it all out with. Mind you, I'd like to see a little bit of changes from Morosan. It looks like he's really just letting Ed keep that consistent pressure on him, and it's building a lot of Gray Life, which again, when I said earlier, Ed hits like a truck. He's got a lot of he can definitely accumulate a lot of damage, and if you're not careful, especially with accumulating Gray Life, that's going to be pretty detrimental, especially for someone like Akuma, who doesn't have the most health in the world.
Yeah, and you know, interesting thing here. So, you know, another thing I just realized too is that Morosan, compared to other Akumas, I don't know if it's because it's an Ed match, he's V-reversing a lot. So we've only ever seen him get that V-trigger once. So maybe it's something that's for him to keep in mind. You know, that Akuma V-trigger one, it's so good.
Absolutely. Nice jab confirmed. Or sorry, that wasn't a jab. Ooh, good answer. Says, get out of my face. Oh! Oh! No challenge on the block for the DP. I think that might have been just a missed button there or something. It's really unfortunate because that could have been potentially the round, if not at least a significant life lead for Shadow Ace. I bet he's feeling that right now.
Yeah, he was trying to go for the fat punish, FAT, but he unfortunately tried to go for PHAT, and yeah, I think he went back accidentally there.
There's a cross-up. I love to see it. Shadow Ace does it really well. When he activates V-Trigger, he gets his cheeky little cross-up setups that I wouldn't be able to block. Would you be able to block, Jocks?
Oh no, no, I kind of closed my eyes and Akuma died. That's what happened there.
Yeah.
I didn't know what happened. My life flashed in front of me. I saw myself as a baby and then dying, and that's what happened.
It's like Ed tried to go. Shadow Ace tried to go for cross up there, but just got anti-aired out of it. No challenge on the crossover. You can jab Ed out of that. Ooh, but a nice cross up by Morosan. Gets some good damage out of it. But Ed has a solid neutral jump option. I swear to God, the amount of times that Ed activates V-Trigger with that, I mean, mind you, with it being only 2 bars.
Yeah. You know, you kind of have to do that too, because with the 2-bar V-triggers, the earlier you use it, the more likely you're able to get 2, but he doesn't need to, because this is going to be it for the first victory on stream tonight for Shadow Ace.
Beautiful work by Shadow Ace. Again, I like his cheeky, his cheeky little cross-ups with his V-trigger activations. I appreciate the consistent pressure he has, but mind you, it's not just pressure. It's pressure applied intelligently, because you're understanding the spacing. You're trying to condition your opponent to do something a certain way. So I definitely appreciate that. First round goes to Shadow Ace. Wonderful job.
I'm just gonna warn you guys here, Flexus might be put in a Twitch clip, because that's the first time I've ever heard the word intelligent used on an Ed player, but it's all good because Shadow's a smart guy. Shadow is a smart guy, he's another commentator. I just commentated with him on Sunday, yeah, good guy, but yeah. It's just like you said, you know, he doesn't have many tools, but Shadow Ace made use of maybe all of them right there. Good showing, we'll see him again later in this bracket.
Absolutely. Now, Jox, I want to know from you, who do you main in Street Fighter? I see you've got a Honda there.
So right now, first like 4 years in life, I was a Birdie main. You know, I kind of like Birdie. I was a Hugo main at Street Fighter V. And Birdie kind of did well, and for some reason, I don't know why, I always had secondaries and I switched around. But I don't know why, I just started playing Honda, and it also worked out because I got my hitbox the end of November, and I was
perfect.
I was like, let me learn a character, you know, that specifically like with the hitbox that I didn't use on pad, and Honda, I don't know why, And for some reason, I put more time into him, less time into Birdie, and for some reason, when I go back to Birdie, I'm like, man, this feels so. I feel more lost, and then I feel more at home with Honda. Though I honestly think Birdie might be a slightly better character, but yeah, Honda is my main, and I'm sticking it out with the Master of Sumo.
Hey, I respect it. I appreciate it. We're people of culture, and just a reminder too, if you're a person of culture, make sure to check out Juicy. They're live on Tuesdays with Street Fighter V and Tekken 7, and Wednesdays with Tekken 7 and Dragon Ball Z.
We might experiment something next week with Power Rangers, but it's still in the works. We're trying to figure it out. Watching DreamHack on the sidelines, suffer through it first before we try it.
How are you gonna call out DreamHack?
Yes, I will call out DreamHack.
Man, that's juicy, Alex, for you. I'm gonna watch people suffer first. If they don't suffer as bad, then I will partake myself.
He has a level of suffering he can take.
And like
free online tournaments or something.
And yeah, I don't know if you guys. Sorry, I'll go. I was gonna say.
You
sorry.
go ahead, Jocks.
Okay, so I'm sorry. No, you go ahead, ladies first.
I was gonna say thank you to everybody for tuning in tonight. Please make sure to follow Juicy Game Night on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, everything and anything in between. Make sure to join the Discord as well, so you can, if you're on this side of the coast in Florida, Georgia, anywhere around there, you guys can partake in some of these tournaments as well.
And then you could say, Alex, please, Power Rangers, if you would like. Well, I have not played Power Rangers myself. Speaking of Dragon Ball, I was gonna say there was actually a new character reveal this past weekend. Some people expected it, some didn't, so that was definitely interesting. If you didn't catch it, guys, it was Muten Roshi, the Turtle Hermit himself.
I love
I
it.
saw.
I love it. The only thing I don't love, I don't know if it's confirmed or a rumor, he does not have a super dash.
Jeez, what a mechanic.
So he won't get that free neutral. You actually gotta work hard for this character. It makes sense, he doesn't fly, but he doesn't have a super dash. How does he play? How does he play neutral?
You know, I guess sometimes the best mechanic is when they take away a mechanic. That's gonna be interesting. I mean, time will tell. Rumors that are gonna stay rumors until they're proven true or false. It kind of reminds me. I forgot what Dragon Ball game was where Yajirobe is a character, and since he couldn't throw ki blasts, he actually threw rocks. Kind of like that.
Sounds like me in grade school. On that note, we've got Alex Dada up next against Kisa Memuro. Oh my goodness, Kisa Memuro.
Yeah, we could just call him Monroe.
Because I can pronounce it either.
All right, yeah, chat will have to correct me if that was incorrect, but yeah, Kisa Memuro.
I think either Kisa or Monroe will be good because
yeah, I'm gonna spend the entire time trying to figure out how to pronounce it. And then this is for a spot in winner's semifinal against Shadow Ace. We'll see what's up next. We got Balrog and Blanca as expected by Alex Dot.
You know, kind of an interesting backstory with Monroe here is that one of his first offline showings ever was actually at pre-COVID Juicy Monthly, where he showed up. Nobody's ever heard of him, and he scored himself second or third place. He kind of surprised everybody. So good to see him back here at this weekly. See what he can do.
You gotta be careful right now with the stun. There it is. Alex Dot just dominating this first round right there. But he's not going down without a fight. He activates V triggers. He's gonna definitely hurt.
In corner carry. Oh geez, press and buns, don't you dare. What's the guess? What's the guess? What's the guess?
Wake up, Rainbow Ball.
Alex don't care. I don't care if you turn around and punch me or do something with your boxing glove.
Hey, you gotta respect the meter. And Kisa this time didn't quite, but maybe he'll learn his lesson. Clearly he is right now. Starting it off fairly strong. However, Alex Dot makes it evened out. Gets a nice throw in, sends him into neutral. Pushing Kisa into the corner. Sends himself in the corner.
Most of these things have been going well for Alex. Wow! What? What a cower crouch! He definitely didn't look cowardly, but more like a hero crouch, I would say.
Absolutely. Nice blocks by Kisa with a good punish. However, tries to go for that overhead, but Alex Dot looks like he blocks it and gets the round. Gets the first match. That was quick.
That was a quick one, and you know, you think, hey, we got two classic charge characters. They're going to be down backing the whole time. These guys held forward more often than back. So, yeah, very quick. Yeah, definitely the opposite. I mean, I guess it's opposite day somewhere. Patrick Starr's running around telling the crowd that, but we'll see what adjustments Monroe can make. You know, maybe I see that Alex Dot has actually been going for some, you know, rainbow balls, which are greatly enhanced in this game compared to other Street Fighter games. Good cower crouch again. I would like to see maybe an EX. I forget what it's called. The uppercut punch for Balrog.
Yeah. Again,
the
Alex Dot starting it off strong. Gets a solid throw, keeping Kisa into the corner. Oh my goodness. This hurts me.
Oh,
I would
geez.
not want to be Kisa right now.
I think the TT in the beginning of his gamer tag there is actually for Tennessee Tech because, man, he teched and Alex baited him every time into that. Oh, that rainbow ball, it's so good. It's like it catches more buns than you think.
Absolutely. But it looks like Kisa's got some good options. Spends the meter. Pays off in his favor. Just gotta be careful with that spacing. Misses an anti-air, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard with to learn how to anti-air rainbow ball because they can change that trajectory. But man, Alex is so good at blocking these overheads.
Absolutely. Activates. Nice challenge by Monroe.
He didn't care. He's like, I'm gonna block one button and then press a button myself.
I know, he's like, you don't tell me when it's my turn. I tell me when it's my turn.
I make the rules. This is the law of the jungle. Just out.
Very nice by Kisa. Looks like he's making the right decisions and adjustments against Blanca. Oh, misses the air-to-air. Doesn't matter. Nothing happens from it anyway. However, Alex confirmed a nice cross-up.
Was that wake up fears? But you can't hate on it because it worked out for Kisa.
Absolutely. Yeah, I like that Kisa's going for the anti-airs to challenge the ball, but I think it's just getting mistimed slightly, so he's either trading or he's actually getting punished for it, which is really unfortunate. Now Alex Dot has to be careful with the stun meter. There it is. Kisa closes it out. Nice job. Kisa puts one on the board, tying it up. Again, it looks like he's making the right adjustments to combat against Alex Dot.
Yeah, that was definitely an interesting situation because there was a few things that were working out for Alex's favor and not for Kisa, but then he's like, I don't care, I'm going to be holding forward, I'm going to be dashing these punches through your Brazilian green skin and all, and just like that, Monroe, I mean, he plays a very offensive Balrog, and why is he not, he's going to continue because it's just working.
Absolutely. Looks like Alex Dot is pushing it back just a little bit. I think he's playing a little bit safer. He realizes that Monroe is kind of catching on to some of his antics.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a solid punish.
Yeah, that was a sick
nice
one.
job.
Woo! Punishing the light kick? Okay.
Yeah, I dig it. I dig it. Oh, man. Good block on the rainbow ball. Still manages to catch.
Man,
Looks
Blanca's
like Alex Dot. Well, it looks like Alex Dot right now is just wanting Kisa to make the move. He knows he can punish it. And we're seeing it right there. He's playing it smart. He really is, because he knows he has the life lead.
Yeah, and you know, I think he's saying he's realized that, man, this Balrog's pretty aggressive, so I'm gonna let him possibly undo his own health here. So, yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be a nice punish.
You know, that's
Good
something.
block by Monroe. Oh,
One thing I wanted to see Monroe do, that EX armor, you know, against a rainbow ball, perhaps. Just a little too late.
Ooh, good block on the overhead by Alex Dot Dot. Sending him into the Blanca airspace program, followed by a command grab.
Oh, that's so cheap. Ah.
That puts the second one on the board for Alex Dot Dot.
Blanca wins.
You know, Alex Dot Dot has been a very regular competitor lately, and it's so good to see him because, you know, I'm not just saying because he won, but I've always liked watching Blanca at a high level. You know, Blanca gets a lot of hate. I think the character is pretty good, despite what Japan probably thinks. But yeah, you know, I'm very curious if Blanca was the leader of the airspace program, how would that go? I'm thinking about that.
It would, everything would be green, that's for sure. Everything would definitely be green.
But speaking of green, if you want to see some Doctor Doom green action, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Parsec on Tong's stream. Tempa never sleeps. Always a good time on Tong's channel.
Absolutely. And please make sure to check out Juicy Game Night on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, everywhere in between. And you can join us on Tuesdays for some Street Fighter V like we are playing today, and Tekken 7, as well as Wednesdays with some more Tekken 7. And of course, last but not least, Dragon Ball Z.
Yep. Who knows when Master Roshi is going to come out? Speaking of that, so I think there's like 2 more characters come out, and all I'm saying is, please, I want my man Topo to make his debut.
Now,
That's
I'm
all.
gonna be honest, and I might get some hate for this in chat, but I've never played Dragon Ball Z Fighters.
I only, even worse, I sold the game on like its 2nd month.
And you say you want Topo in the game. Would you
I do.
rebuy the game if Topo came back?
I think so. I think he's so cool. Like, I actually told myself, like, yeah, you know, maybe I'll buy it secondhand somewhere, buy the one DLC that's Topo. So when that game came out, actually, I tried to do the whole 10-12 hour stream. It came out on the same day it came out as Monster Hunter, and I tried to do 6 hours of that, 6 hours of the other game, but man, I don't know how these 10-hour plus streamers do it. But anyways, I like the game, but I just wasn't playing it. I was still trying to keep up with Street Fighter, and for some reason, I really liked Monster Hunter. It took way too much time, and I need the money. I was like, I'll give Dragon Ball to somebody else.
Makes sense.
And you see, this is why Lazunoko is so cool, because he agrees that Topo will be really cool.
Speaking of Lazunoko, we've got him up next against Labworks 19. Excited to see. I hope Labworks is gonna stick with the Chun-Li. I'm not as familiar with the name, but as a fellow Chun-Li main, I live, breathe, and die by the word of the Queen of Kung Fu.
Queen of Kung Fu. I think you're gonna see that because that's the only character I've ever seen Labworks plays. So yeah, I think we're gonna see some Gil versus Chun. This could be kind of interesting, and I think it's Shadow Ace hit the mark here that I only like Topo because he looks like DBZ Hakan. Now I just thought Topo was pretty
I
cool.
respect that. I respect that.
Topo 2 minstrel for me. Get out of here. Let's see what we're gonna see, because Lazunoko said he's gonna do some experimentation tonight.
Well, it is looking like it is going to be Gil versus Chun-Li, which I'm very excited for. It's going to be an interesting matchup. Me personally, I don't have a ton of experience against Gil, but I do know that with Chun-Li, she's got a lot of solid buttons, a lot of great options for pokes, but Gil has some fantastic projectiles that can keep Chun-Li at bay and out of reach.
Yes, and I've played Labworks a few times. He's kind of known for saying a little bit outrageous stuff in the South Florida Facebook group, but he kind of plays like
Want to see my kung fu?
a little bit on autopilot, so you kind of have to stop him from that, and that's how you kind of get to him once you realize it. But he's also a very smart player too himself.
Yeah, as we're seeing there, it's about even right now. Again, we're seeing that Labworks is having a hard time against those projectiles. Lazunoko is keeping Chun-Li at bay, out of reach, says no, you can't get that standing heavy punch out of here.
So interesting. Lazanoko said he's doing some experimentation. So I think what he did was he went with the total opposite V skill and V trigger. Normally he goes with V skill 2, V trigger 1, but here we go, the opposite: V skill 1, V trigger 2.
Which looks like it's the same as Chun-Li. We respect it. Again, it looks like Labworks is just having a hard time trying to get in. Lazanoko has the anti-airs, has the projectiles available, keeping those pokes out of range, because that's when Chun-Li really excels, is with her poke game. Again, this is what I'm talking about. These projectiles are just oppressive. And they may not do a ton of damage initially, but they can definitely add up, as we're seeing here. Doesn't take a whole lot. First round goes to Lazanoko.
Yeah, looking very. It's just like you said. Like the projectile game is kind of annoying, and so like with V skill 2, that's Gil's parry. But this time he has the V skill 1, so he gets to that projectile. He gets to choose the little icicle that's coming down the screen.
Yeah, and I think that icicle is a really smart move. Chun-Li does have a couple options when it comes to projectiles. She is able to use her crouching medium punch to slide underneath if she can time it correctly, but with that icicle coming from the sky, I don't know if she'll be able to handle the rain. Or maybe, I guess it's the hail in this case.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's really
Oh, that's gonna be a big punish.
either. Ooh.
Maybe not. Nice
Dropped his
counter.
experimentation.
Oh, there's the activation. We love to see it. Just out of range for the heavy legs, but that's okay.
Let's see what
Nice activation again. Lazanoko, I'm impressed too. He breaks every throw that seems to be sent to him.
Oh man, I think Lazanoko, Gil showing off his favorite deodorant, that extra cool when he sticks his arm out the icicle.
Yeah. I like the double up too with a projectile between the fireball and the icicle. Looks like Labwork tried to go for the cross up, didn't quite work. Yeah, see that double up right there? It's really hard because Chun-Li has nothing, or doesn't have a whole lot of options to combat against it. She can't try to slide underneath with that crouching medium punch. She can try to dash in, but then she also risks getting poked by Gil. And so really, most of the options that she has are either using her meter or just simply taking the block and the projectile.
So interesting thing with V skill 1, it's you very rarely see it now, but what it allows Gil to do is it gives him a free chance at getting a status change. You know, he wants to get that retribution combos. So besides spending meter or wild V trigger, that's another way of getting that status effect there.
We're seeing it here. Lazanoko is just killing it right now. Super strong start. Able to close it out. Almost a perfect.
Ooh, man. Chillin' stuff.
Absolutely.
Reminder, Lazanoko was last week's champion. You know,
In a row, or
you know, maybe I liked it because I love commentating Gil, and I was so jealous that I didn't get to commentate it last week. I was like, man, finally if Gil wins when I'm not commentating, oh come on. I just love seeing this character do work.
Absolutely. It's a really difficult spot for Labworks right now. No resources at hand. Really has to play it safe. Has the V trigger to activate, but has to play that. Get a confirming activation. Unless they want to commit to the raw activation. Nice use of air legs there.
It's kind of like a pseudo dive kick to kind of get out of the fireball, so good choice there.
Absolutely. Yeah, it is a great option, I guess. Oh, nice confirm. With the throw. Finally a throw Lazanoko doesn't tech.
Oh, is that gonna be it?
That's gonna be it.
Time to return to harmony.
The rapid way. Good way to end it. I think the thing that I really like about Lazanoko's play is that he was unlike the charge characters were on the screen earlier, he's playing a down back game. He's letting Lazanoko come to him, even when he had the life, even when Labworks had the life lead. Fireball, fireball, fireball. You're gonna mess up sometime sooner or later. He did, caught a jump in, and he got the victory there and gets a victory here. Lazanoka moved forward.
Absolutely. Great work by both players. As you said, Lazanoko really just let Labworks come up to him. He really was just allowing Labworks to make the mistakes for him. And mind you, Lazanoko has the ability with those projectiles. I noticed that the entire match with those projectiles are so important because it does keep Chun-Li out of that range to be able to poke and get any confirmed press counters and so forth. So smart play by Lazanoko. Obviously deserved to move on. Up next.
I think up next we're gonna have so Lazanoko's gonna face the winner of these two on screen. Not yet, but Alex Dada versus Shadow Ace, a Georgia team killer, unfortunately. Man,
It's interesting. I expect that we'll see Shadow Ace pick Ed. Alex has Guile up on the roster, but are we gonna see Alex go through and pick Guile or go back with Blanca? Maybe he'll hit us with a mix-up.
Yeah, maybe that's the mental game. Like, oh, this is the character you think I'm gonna play. I'm gonna like juke you mentally, but we'll see. Like you said, I didn't even think that it was a Guile on stream, but like you said, it's a possibility now.
You never know, and during times like this, some people do have a pocket character, and what better time than now to bring them out?
Yeah, it's a good time. In the winner's side, so you can play with it a little bit risky in my opinion, but yeah, you could. It's still something you can toy around with. But
yeah, we're seeing Alex Dada go ahead with the Blanca as we kind of expected, and of course, we know that Shadow Ace is gonna go with his Ed.
yes, so this I'm not sure how this matchup goes. It's not really a usual one. You got Psycho Power versus Electricity Jungle themed and all. Space Program Blanca, right?
Yeah, Space Program Blanca versus Cross-Up King Shadow Ace.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, geez, shimmy him on his own attack.
Absolutely. It looks like Alex is starting it off pretty strong right now. Ooh, misses the throw and gets punished for it. Great punish by Shadow Ace there.
It's so funny watching these two play because it's like these are both like characters that people deem as annoying.
Absolutely, and mind you too, they're two characters that are picked common. It's gonna be really interesting to see how they can fight against each other and how well their character comes into play. They're both grandmasters, so clearly they spent at least a couple hours, playing ranks and so forth.
Yeah, so the real question is who is going to be much more annoying to the other?
So far, it's looking like Blanca.
Man, it's just that jump heavy kick by Blanca hits so low to the ground, gets a good jumping shimmy.
Ooh, it looks like Shadow might have missed something there. So Alex is able to punish it. And
Ed letting
I think with Alex Dada and Blanca, he has a little bit more mobility than Ed does, and mind you too. Oh, misses the EX command grab there. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh, Blanca Ball, why not? So that's another thing I just noticed. Does Ed have good punishes for Blanca Balls? Maybe not for the Light Ball.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult because Ed anti-air again isn't the greatest in the world. Ooh, nice cross up by Shadow Ace.
Yeah, I think this is gonna kill.
Yep.
So yeah, like you said, I think these guys have played each other a ton, maybe even offline. They're both hailing from Georgia, both repping Win It Brawl Dojo there. Who's gonna be the more annoying person?
I know.
What is neutral?
Yeah. Oh, Oh,
you know-
smart neutral jumps away from the rainbow ball. Alex Outdog gotta be careful with that stun meter he's building up there. Nice air to air. Tries to go for the crossover or side switch. Didn't quite get it, but that's okay. Good block on the cross up.
Yeah, that's kind of weird because Blanca actually has amazing anti-airs. Oh, that's gonna be it.
That was good. I think Shadow Ace read that rainbow ball, knew it was coming, says, yeah, we know what's about to happen.
Yeah, definitely interesting stuff. But like I said, maybe one thing that Alex will need to like up his game on is the anti-air game. Blanca has amazing anti-airs, whether it's vertical ball, he has the heavy ball that's like I think upper body invincible straight up, EX version, and crouching medium punch. You know, people always ask why did they take away Birdie's crouching medium punch in Earth? Because they gave it to Blanca.
And then good crush counter right there.
Yeah, anytime you get 3 fierces in a combo, that's a lot of damage.
Absolutely, we're seeing that here. Gonna be careful with the stun. Activate the trigger gets a nice confirm.
We're gonna go for the Q cross up. Okay,
Yep.
not so cute.
Yeah, not quite as cute, but still. Did he try to go for 2 cross ups there, like a jumping cross up?
I think so.
Missed both times.
But you know why not? Because Alex has not really been anti-airing.
That was not a good time for Alex to activate. He's gonna pay for it. Shadow Ace uses that meter, gets the first round.
So you know, when it comes to annoying, it looks like Shadow Ace is doing well there, and he has lots of experience playing annoying characters. Because if you guys didn't know, he was a Dirty Forte player in Street Fighter 4, so the king of annoying characters.
Now, mind you, I like that you mentioned that Alex got really into anti-air more. I think that would be really beneficial for him because we've seen Shadow Ace jumping quite a bit.
And you know, I guess it's like that meme, free real estate to jump in because he's not stopping.
Rainbow Ball's out of the corner, smart move. Oh, good confirm from Shadow Ace right there. Keeping the pressure going. Absolutely oppressive, but good blocks regardless on those 2 jumps by Alex. Alex trying to get out of range.
Look at this chase down. It's like the weirdest game of cat and mouse.
But it's working out, especially with that rainbow ball. It is so fast and the distance works.
Is that gonna be it? Nope.
Not quite. But this might go for it. Oh! Still get the chip despite Alex
Really?
attempting for the V reversal.
Really? I didn't know that. I was thinking like I was gonna give Shadow Ace a really good compliment because what he does is he forces Blanca to not have a V trigger, but I guess it's just that active enough that it kills. You know, you're a little bit invincible V reversal, but not long enough. Good stuff to Shadow Ace. Moving on to Wiener's finals here tonight against Lazunoko later on.
Yeah, I do appreciate the thought process that Alex had. The V reversal out of that critical art. That would have saved him, but there was something funky that went on there. Worked out in Shadow Ace's favor. Be able to move on to winners finals.
I'm going to agree with King Kai. That was jank.
Absolutely.
Lots of good matches tonight. So I think if I'm reading the bracket right and I see what the bell means, I think we're going to have some more Chun action as requested for you here. Labworks versus Marostan.
Ooh, that's gonna be a great. Oh no, not quite.
Ah, I see Lazunoko spoiling the party here. Being the true guild person he is. It's all about me.
You see Lazunoko against Shadow Ace over here. Now we saw Lazunoko with the guild. And Shadow Ace again with the Ed. Great job. I'm excited to see this matchup. It's going to be interesting because you have Lazunoko, who's been just absolutely oppressive with his projectiles. But mind you, Ed has some great tools to combat those projectiles. And he has, of course, you know, his own projectiles as well. I'm interested to see how they play against each other. Again, I don't have as much experience with the Gil matchup, so it's going to be interesting to see how Shadow Ace can hold up.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be my first time seeing this in person. Like, so I'm not sure. Like you said, there's gonna be lots of fireballs. There's gonna be lots of jumping. There's gonna be some retribution and some psycho madness with Ed. I could say about that.
Let's do this.
But it's gonna be 3 out of 5. The winner of last week versus Shadow Ace. Who you got, chat? I see. Shout out to all 26 of you in there. Yes, I can count to that high. It's the number after 25. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight at Juicy. You can be anywhere but you're here. Thank you so much. Let me hear your predictions. You got Lazunoko, Retribution, Revolver again, or is it gonna be Shadow Ace, Psycho, Upper, Gang thing?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, I always love to see an underdog story, you know, dethrone the king. But at the same time, Lazunoko has just been playing so well, so smart. Really letting, in our previous match when we saw him against Labworks, letting Labworks make mistakes. So let's see if
Harmony.
the same is going to
That
happen
is
this
the
time.
truth
If
of
he's
what you
going to
must.
let Shadow Ace make the mistakes, or if Shadow Ace has a couple of tricks up his own sleeve.
strength. I'm shaking here.
Well, he's gonna need some special tricks because he doesn't have that many sleeves. Right now. Experimentation time tonight. Lazunoko is coming out with his experiments here, looking like Dexter's Lab. That whole V skill 1, V trigger 2 madness.
Ooh, nice confirmation.
And Nemo said this character doesn't have any good whip punching buttons.
And mind you, it seems like Shadow Ace is not scared of these icicles raining from the sky. He says, well, it's just a little hail. It doesn't bother me any.
He's saying, what does a guy from South Florida know about ice?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if Georgia sees, I don't know if Atlanta sees much ice in here, but at least it's more in South Florida. Whiff grab and throw? Okay, I mean, whiff throw into normal, kind of something.
Yeah, Shadow Ace getting the activation. Smart move there. We see it.
Look at the
Nice
damage.
little cross up. Keeps Lazunoko in the corner. It's going to work out. Maybe not.
What a beautiful block.
Pushes Shadow Ace out.
Oh, here we go, Laz.
There we go.
So that's kind of that cheeky gameplay where he throws the fireball and then he'll go for the armor in case you're going through. Kind of protect Gil, but you'd have to read into that.
Smart move though. Again, like I said, Ed does have some tools to combat against projectiles. However, it's very difficult to get in on Gil. I wouldn't say he's a zoner, but he definitely has a lot of options. A lot of big damage. We're seeing that right here.
Man, it's so awesome to see Lazunoko like whiff punishing with different buttons for Guild. You know, they say this character can't whiff punch. Not if Lazunoko has anything to say about it.
Shadow Ace trying to keep that pressure going that he was so well known for. Lazunoko, however, confirms it and gets
Gil wins.
that first match.
Man, I just think it's so cool because every time I give him a compliment on a certain button into a buffer, it's like from a whiff punish. There's another one, so he did crouching medium punch, stand fierce, and stand medium punch. Man, Laz, always surprising me. See a character switch? From Shadow Ace? Is he taking a breather or changing his V systems? Who knows? We will see.
Sometimes it's not a bad idea to, take a break, take a breather right before, your next match, and who knows, maybe Shadow Ace will pick another character, or yeah, perhaps a V skill switch. We'll
Let's do
see
this.
here in just a moment.
Yeah, my guess is maybe the V Trigger 2. It's a pretty good comeback V Trigger for Ed. The little purple fireballs not doing wonders for him. It did against Alex, but not against Laz. He's seen it before, so that's gonna be my guess. V skill switch. Oh, okay. So yes,
Costumes
switches V skill.
and
costumes.
costumes.
Very important.
Harmony.
Hey, they're
Round
matching!
one.
Do you think they
Fight.
planned this? Starting it off strong once again. But it looks like Shadow Ace he needed that breather working out in his favor.
And that was such a good, solid punish by Shadow Ace on the lariat move. I gotta think. Hi-Fi just posted a clip of like all the official names for Gil's moves. I gotta remember them again. Love the official names. Cryokinesis. Yeah, I think that's him thinking that he's gonna try a different approach to get in on live. Maybe playing more aggressive is gonna do it. And I think that ice, I don't know what it's called, the ice, when his arm turns into a big thing of ice. I think that's it. No pun intended, it's one of the coolest looking moves in the game. Yeah, great corner carry there. What's corner carry if I can knee my way out of there?
Exactly.
Yeah, it was kind of a Weenie Hut Jr. punish there. Oh geez, I didn't know what side that was.
Activate.
Just a hair too close. Yes, it does. Interesting because that's actually what V-Trigger 1 does too. He uses that he throws that like a ball of fire and it takes away all projectiles on the screen.
Very difficult. Even though Shadow Ace does have the life lead, he is just
Time to
That was
return
so-
to harmony.
I was so sick. Damn, Laz, 35. The age I'm looking to getting closer to, but man,
Kill.
great stuff. It's sick. Love it. Oh, that's right. 3 out of 5. So, actually, I was like, man, that was it. That happened so quick.
Yeah, Lazanoko, 2 on the board. Shadow Ace with none right now.
Round
But
one.
I believe Shadow Ace has a
Fight.
chance to come back.
He has a chance. Street Fighter 5, there's always a chance.
Absolutely. And mind you, too, Shadow Ace looks like he was making the right adjustments for the last round. I don't know, maybe he just got a little bit carried away. But Shadow Ace being very hesitant, but detailed about what he's trying to think of the word for it.
Ed, saw other people on stream earlier be reversal the Ed pressure, but Lazanoko, he wants the retribution, the V trigger retribution, so he's choosing not to reversal any of this stuff. Oh, what a conversion! Jeez, what is that? MP3 file to wave? Let's go.
Ooh, yeah, challenge that
Not- Oh, I think that's the back. What's it? Back roundhouse? Jeez, what? So smart is Laz.
Ed activates another V-trigger for the 50th time.
Cross up, keep cross up.
Trying to be careful. Tries to get the cross. Ooh, good break. Oh!
Yeah, I think he tried to get a instant air there, not to kill, but to get the life lead.
Yeah. I think he's gonna get it.
Yes, winners finals.
Round 2.
Ooh, barely.
Yeah, he barely gets it with the shirt off his back. Barely.
By the hair on his chinny chin chin.
I don't think there's much hair there, to be honest.
No, but you know, with how fast Ed ages, apparently, it's probably gonna be there tomorrow. You're in borrowed time. Second time that's happened.
Nice. We're seeing the right adjustments from Shadow Ace right now. Feeling that aggression from Ed.
Jeez, that's the second time. Second time he's anti-aired a neutral jump with back. I think back roundhouse. I don't think this is gonna.
Oh, it does.
Oh! Oh, geez, James Chen moment right there, folks. Please hire me, Capcom.
It
Ed
kills.
wins.
It kills.
There you go. So it is not free. Not free for Lazir. Not if Shadow Ace has anything to say about it. And I gotta say. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
I just want to say Laz's like reaction to the neutral jump. It's just so amazing. See, to me that's something that's very hard to do. When someone neutral jumps right on you. Bite him. You know, Ed
I
letting.
think that change with what was it, the skills? Yeah, the change with the beast skills. Costume change. Shadow is making these necessary. But I like to see Lazanoko have answers against that beast trainer.
Yeah, Whoa, what setup was that? That was definitely a wonky setup that almost went into Shadow Ace's favor there. Man.
Ooh, nice neutral jump.
Very lucky there. Now, if he gets any of these fire moves or fire normals, this is going to be a lot of damage. This is. Oh, look at that! Oh, that was alright.
Oh, interesting. Has the answer? We've seen it before, but we haven't seen it connect. Match point for Lazanoko.
Kind of risky there because Ed has very good answers for that.
Yeah, but I see Lazanoko saw that Ed was sending out the projectile, so Ed wasn't really able to anticipate that sort of jump, oh my god, so much damage.
This retribution stuff is so pretty to watch.
So I suspend the big reversal. Alright.
Wow, what? That was a reaction there, folks. Lazanoko reacted to the charge shot by Ed there, jumping forward.
Oh, that's not quite so. Lazanoko closes it out.
Kill.
Solid
Yep.
gameplay. Gets to move on to grand finals.
Very, very solid game.
Absolutely. But Shadow Ace isn't down for the count. He gets sent to lose the final. So he could make a return. Maybe we'll see Shadow Ace have some retribution here.
Yeah, Lazanoko looking very strong here. Is this going to be a two-piece? It's looking like it with the way he's playing tonight. Very, very solid gameplay. And to me, what's making the best asset that he's shown tonight is his defense. The ability to just I'm back block to anti-air, blocking everywhere, man. He's looking super solid.
Absolutely. No, he's doing a great job at letting his opponents make the mistake for him. Great job letting his opponents make the mistakes for him. But you know it's not a mistake? Checking out Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom Parsec 3 at twitch.tv Tampa Never Sleeps on Fridays, 7:30 p.m. I believe it's Eastern Standard Time. And of course, please give some love, give some support to Juicy Game Night over on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. They do Street Fighter 5 and Tekken 7 on Tuesdays, and then of course Tekken 7 and Dragon Ball Z on Wednesdays. But you know, right now we're focused on the Street Fighter. We've got a fantastic match coming up next. Alex versus Marasan.
Ooh, this is a good one. They've played quite a bit in this online local. I think they might have played each other at the Tampa Never Sleeps yearly that happened, I think this past January or so. So, yeah, look, this is gonna be interesting. Akuma versus, I think, Blanca is gonna be my choice. Blanca fights Akuma pretty decently, actually, according to Wolfgang. But I'm excited to see this one. Marasan is somebody that's, every time I see him play, he gets stronger and stronger and better at the game, smarter plays. And then, of course, you got Space Cadet Alex there with that Blanca. Getting ready for space. I was actually asked today, did you watch the rocket launch? And I did not. No rocket launch watches for me. I was putting in a dishwasher today. Ugh, no fun. Oh wait, that's... Back to Q is right. But anyways, folks, thank you guys for tuning in. I said 26 viewers, and then it dipped like 6. But back to 24, so thank you guys for taking time, hanging out with myself, Flexus, and the rest of the Juicy crew here. Thank you guys.
Now, I just want to see some. I had to look it up because I really wanted to make this joke, but I want to see a new program, the BASA program, the Blanca Aeronautics in Space program. BASA, coined the term. Here,
I love it.
Game Night,
I
August
love
18th.
I love it. Blanca using his electricity to power his own rocket because he's trying to hunt his favorite food, the Piraruku, in space.
Seeing
I forgot
Alex
which
Dada,
year it was.
of course, go with the Blanca, Marasan with the Akuma.
Yep, V-Skill 1, V-Trigger 1. Tried and true for Akuma. Let's see what... It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen here. Both are very good come-from-behind characters.
Yes, and mind you too, Alex, great anti-air from him. Double throw, keep Marasan in the corner from Marasan. Jab. Now, I think what's going to really benefit Alex Dot and what we're going to see a little bit different this time between these two characters is, you know, Marasan has the mobility to use the air, but Alex Dot has some great anti-air.
We dropped it! Jeez, sweep in his face? And no big punish either. So Marasan's like, oh, I'll take that. And I will take getting jab punish if you allow me to sweep. Whew. Look at the patience here. And you know, the boomers always say the young folk don't have no patience. Get out of here.
Oh, interesting connection. Was not expecting that to land, but we'll take it. Alex Dot with the life lead gets the slide into activation. However, Marasan gets a very nice anti-air, but huge jump doesn't matter. Alex Dot gets a back throw.
Man, Marasan was trying to bait that throw either. You could see him just... He took it way too late. He tried to shimmy. The shimmy would have worked out, but he just took back way too late.
Ooh, gets a very solid crush counter. Oh, that's a lot of health. However, Alex Dot wakes up with Rainbow Ball. Oh! See, this is what we're talking about. A nice anti-air to combat against Rainbow Ball.
Yeah, he's been the first opponent to really stop that consistently tonight. What? Is this Microsoft Word 97? Those autocorrects on hand.
We're gonna see a space program. Not today. That was just a test flight.
That does fly a little unsuccessful so far.
Ooh! Very nice confirmant activation. Second round goes to Mara-san.
True guess there. Am I gonna throw you or me to you? Nope, you take the throw. There we go on Alex Anti-Air. Finally, the start of something perhaps. Oh, Anti-Air! Crushing medium punch, please. Okay, not that time.
Alright, Alex playing it very safe right now. Oh!
Crush got a lot of damage in corner control. Maru-san, you know, some people, they get kind of on tilt from Blanca, but Maru-san, he's still holding his composure pretty well.
Absolutely. I think Alex though is playing it very careful with the projectiles, fireballs. I was actually a little bit scared there for a second. Ooh, nice anti-air by Maru-san.
Beautiful uppercut anti-air. Ooh.
I'm telling you, I know he's cutting it so close. It is making me nervous.
He's having these good blocks too because he went for the crossover ball. Is that gonna be it? No!
No, that was just two jabs. I don't think he was expecting that to hit. Oh, misses anti-air.
Oh, look at these punish, man.
What's
going on? Guys, I like my scrambled eggs with a little bit of spice, some salt, pepper, please. Gonna be it? No!
Ooh,
Jump in, we'll take it from
Maru-san. Alex might be playing it safe here. We'll find out. Building up a lot of gray health. Gotta be careful. Just gets too low. Works out in his favor. First match goes to Alex
And these scrambles are real, but you can bet your Katush there that Akuma was going for that throw because I think that throw was fast enough that it would have actually killed in time, but Alex saw it come too and went for the jab.
And this is for a spot and losers final.
Spot and losers final. Folks, who do you got? Do you got Maru-san coming back from behind or Alex gonna maintain his confidence and bring it on?
Nice Tatsu. Oh, but Alex gets a very, very nice back throw. With the stun. Does he have enough tools to do the kill? He does.
Is looking a little bit weary here. Maru-san. Can Orlando's last hope, can he do it? Can he bring Orlando back into the limelight? Or is he gonna be a victim of space and the aeronautical engineering stuff by Blanca? I like this, you know, I like this patient gameplay by Maru-san. There's been a lot of like timeouts tonight, so kind of interesting to see that.
Alright. Alex playing it patiently.
Hard.
Ooh, again, nice anti-airs by Maru-san all through these matches. Gets a rainbow ball and a slide. Gets a second slide.
Man, and what I like was that's some higher level. I mean, that's some good play from Alex to, you know, he sees that his slide connects on hits, so he doesn't cancel on the V trigger. Therefore, he uses it again. Wind out when you have that free resource to back it out.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be it. It's gonna be it. Alex moves on. Orlando is gonna be stuck on I-4 for another week here on Juicy Game Night.
And that does send Alex into losers finals against Shadow Ace for a chance into grand finals. Great gameplay by both players, very exciting. I have to admit though, Maru-san had anti-airs on point. Maru-san was doing a fantastic job combating against a lot of the rainbow balls and just regular light, medium, so forth balls that Alex had, so I do have to give a huge kudos to Maru-san.
Yeah, he's playing much better and better every time I see him. And like you said, he's been the one that's been so consistently anti-airing tonight, and it's only going to get stronger.
So up next we have Shadow Ace. We
Oh
know
man,
we're expecting, we're hoping, gonna see that Ed one more time, and of course Alex Dot Dot with the wonderful, beautiful, the BASA, the Blanca Aeronautics and Space Administration program, the Blanca player, Alex Dot Dot.
you know, it's so funny because my younger brother's ex-girlfriend was this. I've known this girl since she was like 8 years old, and she went to Embry-Riddle, which is like really known for like space school, astronaut school. But she like got a free ride there and went for like human resources or something unrelated. And I used to joke with her like, "Oh, you're gonna be an astronaut?" "No, I'm not. No, I'm not." 4 years later, she's doing like space work and like prep for like Mars rover landing and stuff. Like, get out of here.
Alright, both playing the neutral right now about even. Ooh. But Alex Dot Dot gets a nice crush counter. Doesn't build anything off of it, but that's okay because he still gets a life lead.
If you notice your flexes, Shadow Ace going with another costume. I mean, it worked out last time, but not. But maybe this time, green is gonna be the choice. Green versus green.
Perhaps. Maybe he's intentionally matching everyone.
You can even say this is the greenhouse battle right here. Greenhouse gases, no thanks.
No anti-air from Shadow Ace.
Ooh.
Ooh, but we do see a nice EX Psycho upper.
You reach, I teach, he says.
And a great V reversal. Says, my V skill is only 2 bars. I got time to build it, but it doesn't matter.
And there's that patented Alex gameplay right there, getting him the first round victory here.
Challenges the throw. Yeah, we really aren't seeing Shadow Ace with any answers to the ball so far. No anti-airs in sight, but no worries. He is keeping that Ed pressure on.
Yeah, I think the only thing that Ed can consistently do, like unless like Alex baits him into do it, is the up kicks, because I think that's upper body invincibility. So it should theoretically destroy any of these rainbow balls.
Are we gonna see the cross up? No, we're not.
Back throw into up kicks, please.
Tries to get for a cross up. Nice blocks by Alex. Shadow Ace. Ooh, interesting jump back.
Yeah, and it worked out in his favor too.
But it looks like Alex Dot Dot closes out the first match. Puts 1 on the board for him.
Blanco wins.
Yeah, Alex looking pretty comfy, even though he's not really anti-airing still. In these Ed jumps, he's looking pretty strong here.
Absolutely, yeah. We're seeing a lot of great gameplay from Alex. Just waiting out, playing similar to Lazanoka, where he's letting Shadow Ace try to make mistakes if he can punish them correctly. But Shadow Ace is still playing very strong. Oh, they both missed the throw.
Oh no, anti-airs from both sides.
Ooh,
What type of water are you guys drinking, Georgia, up there?
nice V reversal. Good option to combat that V trigger. Gets it out of there.
Ooh, wonky setup, but Alex not falling for it.
Very smart way to jump back as well. Looks like Alex is making great moves.
Jeez, what flexes? What side did that hit on? Only Shadow Ace do, because he does such a good conversion with the side switch.
And we're seeing it. The Blanca space program, BASA, right there.
Man, I think that was Blanca almost in orbit there.
Just about. 1 Psycho Upper away from outer space.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, these lots of missed shimmies tonight. You know, walking about a frame or two too late, getting grabbed tonight.
Nice jump in by Alex. Shadow Ace gotta be careful with the stun meter.
And you saw their Shadow. Oh, jeez. Okay, so
There
this is
we
gonna be Alex's game. You saw Shadow Acer actually try to go for the up kicks, but I think he was just a frame too late. It was just the star up, and Blanca's pretty fast, so beat him to it.
Great job. Oh, do we got one more?
That's 3 out of 5. I like
3 out
that
of
win
5.
quote that Blanca has. I was already thriving in the jungle when I was about your age.
How old is Blanca?
Round 1.
Well, I don't know, because, like, the thing is, like, does Blanca know that Ed is only, like, 6 years old, but, like, advanced age? Or does he think Ed is, like, 18 or something?
Or maybe he
knows?
thinks Ed is 6 years old.
Exactly. Oh, it could be that.
Ed is a baby.
I know, everybody was expecting a child. They're like, how can a child be in this game? You don't want to be beating up on children. But, oh, let's fix that. Let's make them age fast.
Ed activates V-Trigger. Alex, I thought, does not want anything to do with it. Oh, just mistimes that ball and lands right into it.
Jeez, it's looking like Cuphead here with all the projectiles you have to avoid on screen.
Nice Psycho Upper and Wake Up.
Good shimmy.
Ooh, that's what we love to see. That's what we love to see. Anti-air, Psycho Upper, that rainbow ball. Great stuff by Shadow Ace. Gets the round.
Oh, but you know, that's the thing. The way Alex plays is, I don't care if you stop these approaches. I am going to be persistent and come in because persistence pays off here.
Looks like Shadow Ace making some great adjustments. Alex, I thought, gotta be careful. He has that stun meter on deck.
Yeah, and a great escape there. EX Rainbow Ball, so good in this version.
Absolutely.
That's
Maybe
gonna be it.
And that allows Shadow Ace to put one on the board. Not down and out for the count yet.
This could be the confidence builder that he needs.
Great job by Shadow Ace. Putting one on the board.
See, if he continues this, is he gonna keep up this game, this aggressive play? Or is Alex gonna counteract with something else? Who knows?
Maybe, I was gonna say, maybe Shadow Ace wants that run back after all from Winners Finals.
Yeah, I think Shadow Ace is like, hey, you know, I may have put you in losers, but I did it for a reason. So maybe he's toying with his prey, who knows? You know, Alex is no pushover, though.
Definitely not. We're seeing Alex with some great gameplay. However, mistimes that neutral jump has to pay for it.
Jeez, I couldn't believe that caught the neutral jump there. This will hurt. Ed is right. It did hurt.
Shadow Ace with the activation, but Alex sees an opportunity with the command grab.
Yep, I
Great.
think the X version is projectile invincible.
Absolutely.
And he was still in the front? I don't really see that every day. He uses all his resources. Roar, roar, roar.
Ooh, Alex, I thought I gotta be careful. Just a sliver of health Shadow Ace could cough in his direction.
And it's 2020, cops are very dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he drops
Oh,
it!
it doesn't matter. Alex gets it with a nice rainbow ball. Sees his opportunity and takes it. This is match point for Alex. Both players waiting. Oh, okay. Both players are alive and well. We have a pulse, ladies and gentlemen. We have a pulse.
You know, whenever I play online and someone stops moving for about 20 seconds, I always think that it's their pizza just came to the door and they have to answer it or else they won't get the pizza. Not in that case. Pizza tonight.
No pizza tonight.
Rest
Shadow Ace
of
starting
pepperoni.
out the round strong, putting Alex at half health already.
Jeez.
Nice block by Alex.
Shadow is letting Alex know what his favorite game was. It is Half-Life because that's what Alex is right now. He's gonna make a comeback and feature Katu Blanca's so good at that. No anti-airs from Alex!
Ooh, misses the throw but doesn't get punished. That was a scary situation to be in.
We have not seen one crouching medium punch from Alex tonight. At all.
Alex with the throw.
BD crouching medium punch. That'll
This
be
is
it.
gonna quit. That puts Alex ... in grand finals.
Blanco wins.
Unexpected outcome right at the end there. I thought that Shadow Ace might have had it. He had significant life leads.
Yeah, he looked really good. And if you guys weren't here earlier, it was Shadow Ace that put Alex in the loser side. So kudos, very good stuff to Alex for taking the run back and taking victory there. But it's gonna be hard because Laz has been playing out of his mind here with Gil tonight.
Absolutely.
Oh, the question is, are we gonna get a new champion or is Laz gonna get the 2-peat here?
We'll definitely see. Now, mind you, this is grand finals, so Alex has to win 6 times in order to win all the marbles. But mind you, we've seen Lazanoko just playing fantastic tonight. Really again, I said this before, but he's allowing his opponents to make the mistakes. He's allowing his opponents to come to him, and you even said it. He is having a phenomenal defensive gameplay, which is just really benefiting him. But that isn't to say that Alex Dot hasn't been playing well. Alex Dot has made a lot of great adjustments in his own gameplay, and he's a very strong competitor. And Blanca, I think, has some interesting options to combat some of the gimmicks or the tricks, you could say, that Gil has to offer.
Yes, agreed. So, we're gonna see. Is Laz gonna run the series setup? Is he gonna run V skill 2, V trigger 1 that he does, or is he gonna keep experimenting tonight?
We'll definitely see. And mind you, didn't you say too, Laz won last week's as well, correct?
Yeah, he won last week, and I wasn't commentating. I was so jealous. I was like, man, St. Cool gets all the fun getting to commentate this, but I get my chance tonight. We're gonna see what Laz brings to the table. There will be ice. There will be Blanca balls. There will be aeronautics. This is juicy. Grand finals. Week 22.
Absolutely. All right, and again, Alex Dot with the Blanca, Lazanoko with the Gil.
South
Solid
Florida
start
versus
for
Georgia.
Alex. Ooh.
I'm catching up here.
Nice anti-air done by Lazanoko. But Alex Dot really just trade for trade with the damage here. Oh, the screen might have gone dark for Twitch. I'll let you guys know what's going on. There's a lot of projectiles. There's some rainbow ball involved.
Yes,
there was a cross up at one point. And
Yeah,
a
looks like-
throw.
Alex is about to. Yes, Alex takes the first round with an overhead.
There we go.
Round 2.
Because how can you block overheads if you can't see the screen, right?
Exactly. But we are back, ladies and gentlemen. I don't need to paint the picture for you. You can see it here. Alex Dot got the first round. Starting out the second one very strong. Again, this is what I'm talking about. Alex Dot has some tools to combat those I should say. Oh.
We get fat damage here. Retribution, look at that.
Gotta be careful. Gonna get the freeze stun. Yep. See it here.
It's gonna be it. And that was actually kind of risky, I thought. He didn't have the jump-in combo, but it was just enough.
Fight.
Still worked in his favor. Allowed him to get the round. think he missed the anti-air there, but doesn't get punished for it. That is okay. Nice anti-air again. I feel like Lazanoko is playing a little more aggressively this time. I
You know,
Oh,
Blanca, I
this is
think,
the
his own
anti-air.
favor.
yeah.
You don't really see that combo every day. That was a combo. EX Rainbow Ball into jump fears.
Hey, if it looks dumb but it works, then it ain't dumb.
Exactly.
Good challenge on the throw.
Who got the backdash with the Blanca Ball?
Again, challenging the throw.
Jeez, Shimmy's here for days.
Absolutely.
This can be close to it. There's a little bit of scaling. Jeez, how many crouching fierces was that?
Not enough, it appears. That allows Alex to put one on the board for bracket reset.
Yeah, he's aiming for this reset, and this is hard. Like Lazarus, you know, even though Alex took that first game, there was a lot of good stuff on both sides of the table here. Been anyone's game there.
I think we definitely saw Lazanoko miss some unfortunate anti-airs, and that really did cost him. But that is okay. We'll see what's up next. Good challenge on the slide by Laz.
Challenge is right.
Oh,
He missed. He missed
interesting.
out on the. Yeah. So he actually he tried to punish Blanca with the back jump in the corner, but he just missed it.
That seems to work in Alex's favor, but he did get confirmed into activation.
Oh, look at this damage right here. Oh, he doesn't go for the big retribution combos. Maybe here, because he needs the kill.
And he gets it. Round one goes to Lazanoko.
How can you not enjoy seeing this character go to work? Blanca hater either. I just seeing Gil do work. It's just something so spectacular about it.
Absolutely.
Comes icicles.
Yes, I was gonna say we're seeing some more of those now in this round. We didn't really see a whole lot in the past couple rounds prior, so maybe this will be the change that Lazanoko needs as well. And it's looking so far so good.
Yeah, good checks.
Lazanoko, a significant health lead.
Just like that, we are returned to harmony here on Juicy.
Balancing
22.
things out with one on the board.
And I wish I had wings. Looks so fun. And look at that win code. A vulgar beast would better understand the justness of my harmony. And I love these win quotes that they put in the games, like versus like each character specific win quote. I think it's so fun.
Absolutely. Nice solid start by Alex. Gets a solid neutral jump as well. Tries to go for the overhead, however, and Lazanoko challenges it.
Oh, but look at that. He didn't want to challenge. He just wanted to back off, get that stun off.
And it is a smart move by Lazanoko, waiting for the opportunity to activate.
Let's see, what does Last gonna do? Okay, he gets him. So he's now in the blue. Oh, never mind. Frozen State, I was gonna say.
Ooh.
Caught the startup of the ice armpit move.
Ice armpit.
I think it's called Icicle of Doom. Yes, I think that's what it's called. I remember one
Very
of them called
ominous.
No, very ominous indeed.
Ooh, good air to air. Gotta remember the rainbow ball does last a little while. Gets a solid jump in. Doesn't quite get the stun yet, but he's
There he
up
is.
there.
Yeah, there he goes. Just as the doctor prescribed.
Really optimizes it. Wants the maximum amount of damage. Trying. Oh, he gets the crush counter. That puts a second one on the board for Alex. Alex really playing it smart right now. It seems like Lazanoko is very much struggling to combat against. I don't know if it's a matchup knowledge issue but he's just struggling against Blanca. Well, mind you, too, Blanca has a lot of options to combat against projectiles.
Round one.
Yeah, and you know, like Laz has been doing a very good job, like defensively, but Alex has been able to find his ways in. Oh, that's right. So, if I remember correctly, Guild actually doesn't have any punishment for like Blanca Ball.
That means Alex can abuse that 4 days.
Yes. Except at this screen because, you know, corner carry and all.
Absolutely. Looks like Alex is waiting for an opportunity to use Rainbow Ball. Worked out in his favor. Ooh, Lazanoka though gets the activation. Big damage.
Okay, look at oh, he saw the ice in the ground, but he didn't see the throw coming. What attack! What attack! It's the Call of Doom! I'm gonna say that every time now. That is what does Gil call himself? Is he an emperor? Because that looked like the walk of an emperor right there.
Oh, side switch. I like to see it. Great start to the round from Alex. Lazanoka gets another confirm into V-Trigger activation. We're gonna see some great utility here on this V-Trigger.
Yeah, that's setup that you aren't ready for. Like it's hard to block.
Absolutely. But you know what else is hard to block? These cross-ups from Alex. Reset. Oh wait, no, not resetting the bracket. I'm getting a little excited here.
I mean, it's easy to get excited. Blanca just is a fun character to watch too. The V-Trigger 2 is still one of the best in the game.
Absolutely. Mind you, Blanca just needs this round to be able to reset the bracket. Coming from losers side.
Oh, that buffer was kind of dangerous there. Blanca's still airborne, able to punch on the way down. Oh, I like those checks by Laz, even though it was blocked.
Ooh, nice anti-air.
Roundhouse!
I'm telling you, Laz has great anti-airs on deck as well. Oh, but Alex has some own moves up his sleeve. We're seeing it here. We're gonna see another space program launch.
Yes, and we're gonna go into a different galaxy here because I think the bracket is reset.
Reset.
Blanca
Yes.
wins.
That is going to reset the bracket. Fair game all around now. Great work. You know, Lazanoka started off that first round just super strong. But now we're seeing Alex Dot make the right adjustments, combat against Lazanoka, and Lazanoka's just having a hard time keeping up.
Yeah, maybe we're gonna see a system switch here. Maybe he's gonna do the switch around of V skill 2, V trigger 1. Because now the playtime's kind of over. I would think he's going back to what he's more used to. And with that V skill 2, he gets to parry all these rainbow balls, all these things he couldn't do before. Be a way to stop the approach and go with the better V trigger, more solid one. So we'll see what he does. But that's gonna be my guess. We're gonna go back to the serious stuff.
Absolutely. And again, of course, thank you to everybody tonight joining us for Juicy Game Night. You can definitely catch us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and of course Twitch here. Watching Street Fighter V and Tekken on Tuesdays, and of course Tekken and Dragon Ball Z on Wednesdays. But right now we're talking about Street Fighter. We got Alex Dot with the bracket reset and the Lazanoko. Is he gonna be able to keep up?
There I go, getting some credentials on the board because I am right. V trigger 1, V skill 2. All right, I'm not the maniac like you guys might think I am sometimes. I have some brain power. You know,
got a couple
I play
brain
Honda,
cells.
and I have the I have a master's degree, but it doesn't matter because I play Honda.
Nice
Oh, no!
jump start by Alex. Good jump in. Not enough to kill, not enough to stun, but it doesn't matter. He's got enough to throw.
Yeah, good meter gain there, but I mean, Laz, I think too parry happy. You know, that's something I've noticed in previous, not last week, but the other weeks that he's a little bit on the parry heavy side. Not doing it for him here.
Alright. Again, solid start by Alex. Alex really just feeling comfortable in the seat here, especially without the pressure of having to reset the bracket.
And Alex is, you know, playing like the animal he is. He smells blood in that water and he's going in.
Oh, nice confirm. That is definitely going to kill. Put one on the board for Alex ... If you got the meter, spend it, ladies and gentlemen. There's one lesson I teach you tonight.
Bennett is right. Man, he's going in. Alex wants this victory. It's been a while since he's won one of these. And he doesn't want no repeats. Try living the jungle. Now that's harmony for you, says Blanca. I like it.
Round 1. Fight.
Lazanoko's gonna try to play the offensive game here, but you know, playing that patented South Florida, very defensive, very smart lane gameplay.
Yeah, and mind you too, I feel like we're not seeing Lazanoko throw as many projectiles, which I don't know if that's just because Alex keeps getting in his face, or if Lazanoko is changing up his game plan, but doesn't matter because Alex is a wild animal. Oh
He's
my
playing
goodness.
like one too, and it's working.
Absolutely.
The hit in front!
The space program.
We are going to the moon. No, we're not!
Yes, we are.
Oh boy, man, Alex is looking super strong.
Absolutely great first round by Alex. We gotta see Lazanoko keep Alex out of his face. Oh, nice parries. Beautiful work.
In that corner carry. This could be the start of something. All I know is that there is, I think that there's a South Florida Facebook chat group. I'm not in it, but all I know is that if he loses tonight, I could just see him getting roasted tonight by the people in there. Okay,
Yeah,
let's see what the retribution brings tonight.
Playing hot potato. Activates V trigger.
The block. And look at that defense by Laz. Good stuff.
Great stuff by Laz.
Man, good defense, blocking the cross-ups, the tricky stuff, the patience.
I'm expecting that Alex is going to try to confirm into critical art.
Yes, it could be a down fear
Maybe on
or
both
anything.
sides. Maybe on both sides they both have. Oh, I guess not. Yeah, it looks like Lazanoko, I guess, is the one to confirm with critical art.
Yeah, he's like, you know, I just need to take this round. I don't want to give him any momentum. I need to take this round no matter what. I don't blame him. Good idea.
Yes. Spend that meter if you have it. You will always get more.
Man, that is such like an online guilt thing. The start of the round, Lariat. You know, I think even though Blanca has ways through fireballs, I do like the idea, like you mentioned, of possibly throwing more fireballs on the screen.
Absolutely, because it is gonna, yeah, and it is a bit difficult too because Blanca has to be careful with his timing, and it is gonna force him to think more, and it allows Lazanoko more time to respond with other answers.
Man, missed punishes there on both sides. You don't want to see that.
Looks like Alex forcing Lazanoko to stay in the corner.
Nice check by Laz.
Activates V-trigger.
Oh, jeez, he blocked all that? Good stuff.
He did indeed.
It's not easy to do, especially when you play a taller character like Gil. And you get mixed up even harder.
Jesus. No punish, but that is okay.
Oh, jeez. This is still anybody's game. Just do it! You know, guys, you may ask, what's for dinner tonight? It's noodles and a lot of ragu, because he went ragu there. Really good stuff to Laz. You don't really see that, but a very risky choice. But man, Laz is, I can feel him sweating right now. He is sweating. It is hot down in South Florida. The action's even hotter here in Juicy.
Round one.
I think that's 1-1, right?
It is. Harmony on the scoreboard. 1 in 1.
And a reminder, you cannot spell harmony without harm.
That is true. As we're seeing there, from Alex Hot Dog gets a solid jump in.
Okay. Yeah, that's the light Blanca ball. I don't think he gets a punish there. Man, I think Laz, he's like turning on his concentration and he's just looking a little more powerful. No! Concentration, I guess not.
We haven't seen a lot of that tonight from Alex Hot Dog.
Laz has been blocking every time. Oh jeez, look at that retribution from full screen!
Oh my gosh. Sending you from one corner to another, but doesn't matter because Alex Hot Dog gets a confirm from a rainbow ball with the side switch.
Yeah, Lasanoku is just a hair too
my
slow on the
goodness.
parry. Early. I mean, anybody's game.
Ooh, that was scary.
What attack!
Lasnoka's gotta be careful. Pixel of health.
Just gonna catch?
Oh!
Oh!
The range on his critical art just wasn't quite enough. Goes into the next round with no resources because of that. Alex thought that does get the round.
That was like a double victory there for Alex. You know, not only did he take the round, but he took the resources from Lasanoku.
Indeed. Ooh, great answer from Lasanoku. Says, you aren't gonna ball over my projectile. I want this.
Punish? These guys definitely don't know the matchups here. Oh, that was definitely punishable too!
Yeah, it looks like he gets a small punish from it.
Oh, runs into the rainbow ball! It's a trade, unfortunately not in Laz's favor.
Alex, V-trigger activate. Gets anti-aired by Lasanoku. Gets a side switch. Lasanoku's gonna keep the pressure on with the throw. What can Alex do to get out of the corner? He can ball.
He can wake up buns and it worked out here. Good choice. It's only a good choice if it works out, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, you teach. He reaches, and that's gonna be it. Game 3 goes to Alex. He's up in the set, 2-1 at the reset.
Great job on Alex's part. Again, Lasanoku. It seems like he's really struggling right now. It's really unfortunate because he seems so comfortable in his headspace and on screen in the prior matches. So I don't know if Blanca's just too much for him or if it's the pressure. We will find out if Lasanoku can make a comeback.
No, one thing I'd like to see Laz try is to, this sounds silly, is to jump at Blanca. Blanca hasn't really been, Alex hasn't really been doing this anti-air game, so maybe put that to the test.
So far though, it looks like both players keeping the pressure just about equal.
Yeah, I can't think of a time that Laz tonight has offensively jumped.
Parry. Beautiful parries from Lasanoku.
But yeah,
Love to see it. Would love to see it more, in fact.
overhead
Doesn't
throw, overhead.
Gets an overhead, indeed.
Round two.
You know, I was a hater when they announced Gil. It's like, oh, that's so dumb. What a dumb character. But but every time I watch him, like, okay, he's actually mad cool. And just that overhead looks so sick.
Lasanoku starting it off strong again. Maybe he made the adjustments he needed. Does
Yeah,
not
and
want to tell how to fight.
Very rarely you'll see an air button beat Rainbow Ball. It's a jump, but if it gets blocked, are you returning to Harmony? It's
Think it's-
gonna be.
No. Oh! That had me nervous. I thought it might have been it.
Yeah.
But Alex Alta gets slide into activation, ready to put on the pressure. Gets throw after throw. Really using that V trigger to its full potential to keep the pressure going. Working out in his favor. Gets the stun. Magic pixel for Alex. Puts one on the board. Match point.
Feel it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it? Alex is feeling it. and that was definitely Laz's game, but that Blanca V-Trigger 2 stuff is just too strong tonight.
It really is, and Lazanoka just doesn't seem to be handling the pressure that Alex is putting on him.
Especially their offensive jump, yes. Okay, good anti-air combo, but it's still gonna take a lot for Laz to win. Oh, that's a punish. He doesn't land on the fireballs. I think he might.
I know. Ooh, gets the overhead, activates. This is gonna make Blanca scary.
That's gonna be it!
That is it. Ladies and gentlemen, you have this week's juicy
Blanca wins.
game night Street Fighter V winner, Alex ...
Very good showing to Alex. Like,